feel like I have a lot of pressure right now.
They wear sunglasses to work. That fucking news.
All right, here we go. Do we have a name for this tournament?
I have no idea. I guess first breaker straight pull tournament.
All right, straight pool, single elimination, $30 buy-in. Seth McClay, first up. Should be fun to watch.
Yes.
I forgot the balls don't come out on this. So what's the break? It's not a pound break, is it?
No, it's more snooker break.
Like wing ball break?
Yeah. Because your only rule is 2 balls have to be.
She was 50.
So single elimination, run into 50. They have a little part of their buy-ins, a little side action for the highest run of the tournament.
Now, is there a side pot for us to bet on the highest run?
We haven't done that yet. I need to look at the list of all the players that are even going to be here. Are you playing in this thing?
I am, yes.
All right. One ball. No.
One.
But the players are going to allow it, it seems.
Only one hit the rail. 2.5. So Seth found out only one hit the rail, so he said 2-point foul. So the way the scoreboard's working is we're actually counting down to 0 since the scoreboard doesn't go negative. So Seth now has 52 balls to win.
Not a whole lot of straight pool tournaments here in town. It's kind of fun to see one.
Yeah, we've been talking about running one for a while. When I first started playing pool, it's a game my uncle taught me. Back then, it was just make a ball and hope for the best. Now I actually have a game plan. We'll see how it goes. But I haven't really seen any straight pool in Bakersfield being played.
The next up is all between 10 games.
He called that pocket, but fortunately scratch.
Pots and then ball in. Yeah.
Is there a penalty for scratching?
There is. It's a 1-ball penalty, and there is a 3-foul rule. So first foul is 1 ball, second foul is 1 ball, third foul is the 1 ball plus negative 15.
Plus
You
15.
lose 15 balls. Yep.
That's
But
a lot.
It's a lot, but since every ball is an object ball, you shouldn't be fouling 3 times.
Thank you. Hey, full disclosure.
I'm trying to get Croc's attention. Get coats, Pepsi or whatever. Some stuff. Both having coats?
Looks like Seth has a good angle to break out a little of the cluster here.
Yeah, and I haven't played a whole lot of straight pool except for like dabbling, but it's like purposeful breakouts a little bit at a time. I feel like is often what goes on, so you don't start tying balls back up.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think they got to choose their breakout ball. Or are they just re-racking
So
and re-breaking each time, or they get
get down-
continuous?
continuous.
Okay,
That last
so-
ball. So you want to pick it out probably right about now. Seth should know which ball he wants to use for the breakout, and hopefully have a backup to that.
So is that 4 balls for Seth?
Yes.
More than likely that'll be beaten today, but we got to start somewhere with the high run stats, you know.
Yep. Thank you.
Tough spot there for Seth.
Very tough. Luckily, it looks like both balls are now out of the rack. So if he does have a shot, he can pick which one he wants to use as a breakout ball.
I think that was a 4-1 for Jason too, wasn't it?
Yes, 'cause he started at 49.
Yeah, the positioning on this last ball is so important. You don't have the spot for a break. There's not much you're going to do anyway.
No, defensive shot if you have to. Always hurts a little bit when you're on a good run, though. To have to resort to a defense. Now, Seth could right now play 3-ball and try to get up above the 14 to break out the rack, shooting the 14 to the middle.
Put the kids back. Oh. Sit here. Sit here.
So that's his third then, right?
Yep.
So that's a pretty big. That's a big foul then, right?
Well, 3 in a row.
Oh, 3 in a row.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like normal 3 fouls.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why it's such a huge penalty. It's hard to foul 3 times in a row when every ball is an object ball you can shoot at.
Makes sense.
You gotta play fake to get out. And that's why it's a 3.
That's what I do. Play shade.
So that rack, Seth made more balls, but he also was penalized much more. That really hurt him quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
So Jason's got to make this ball.
Balls on the spot.
but he needs to break out.
Yeah, so he needs to obviously call the ball for the shot, make it, and break out so he has another shot. Or the option is to play defense.
That's a fun part of this game, I think. I like that. The difficulty in getting into that spot and thinking through your shape.
Yeah, especially those last 5 balls, you know, figure out what your run is to have shape to break out another rack and still have a shot.
Although right now you still have
Yeah. 14.
You know what I need is one of those baseball counters. You know, clickers.
Yep.
And then I just,
See, the Millennium.
we're doing this all day. Click, click, click.
I wanted to add it on my phone as an app, you know, digital clicker.
Oh, there probably is one that exists, honestly.
Yeah. I know. I feel like every time I play with Seth, he has some new app on his phone to count a score where we're playing.
Mm-hmm. Jason tried to cut it all the way down.
Close.
Close. All right, well, back tied up. Table's a lot more opened up this round, though.
Yeah, it looks like Seth has a lot of options to get out. He has a break ball already set up for him, so all he has to do is figure out his pattern and he should be good.
I have a lamp for my house. And I should at least take. Yeah, it'll make good fish if that's just how you think about it. He does that. Rich.
Maybe a little bit short there. Called the 14. Bottom left corner. That was a run of 5, or excuse me, run of 7.
New high run for us.
Yeah.
Perfect. That shot moved a lot, but nothing really clustered up, so it's still a pretty good rack here.
Well, I feel like this should be fairly routine for Seth to get out in position.
Yeah, I think Seth right now is just trying to figure out what ball he wants to use to break out the next rack. If he needs to nudge anything to get it out there a little further. So the 14 over here looks like it might be a good ball, but I have to get a little bit angle on it to have a decent breakout.
But don't wish that too much, because you know what? Gradually, everything like so I mean, it's like, exactly, exactly. So don't rush it. Do not rush it. You get so big, girl. About my granddaughter, she just turned Christmas Day. She's about that tall. More ice. More ice.
All right. Tied up at the end of 2 racks.
Looks like he has enough angle on that 14 to come behind the rack and break out a little bit. See how it looks when he gets down on it. Well, broke him out a little bit. This will be a tough shot, but he might have an angle enough space on the 10 here. Top right corner. Now he has a great angle on the 11 to break out the bottom half of the rack, it looks like. Got some movement. 2 balls dropped. There's around a 6 for Jason. Seth didn't make the ball he called, so he's going to spot the 4 ball that went in. That is not a foul, though, so it's not minus any points.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all that. That's all that.
Did it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I was getting their
Yeah,
conversation.
you have that. You have that mic we were using for open last night. It was a hot mic.
we just turned it down tonight. Just turn it way down. I didn't know. Perfect.
You want YouTube up there? You want YouTube up there or the bracket? Do you want YouTube or the bracket? I don't feel like you guys really need to see.
I don't think you need the bracket. It's like you 8 guys. Mike teaches.
Oh, that was a really nice shot. Broke up balls.
Yeah, he's on quite a run right now.
Yeah, I don't even know where he's at. We were messing with some stuff over here, so I didn't count. I think they were both at 38. I don't know if that's where Jason started from, though, but
That's where he started this rack scrambling. He had a couple shots in it.
I think so. I don't want to get it wrong or counting here, but
He had the rack at 38.
yeah, we had 38 and 38. It was tied.
Then he did 2.
34? Okay. That sounds about right. 8 balls.
Yeah.
So we started at 34. Okay. All right, so Jason's on a run of 8 right now.
He has a decent angle to continue that.
Just going to go for the wing ball here. That's a run of 9 for Jason, though. New high run. The thing with this game, though, you get on a run and you get stuff, couple key breakouts. I mean, that's the whole point of the game, but you can change that score in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
9 balls really is not much in this game.
No, that's why you want to go for those breakouts early on too. Have plenty of chances of getting them because without fail, you're going to bump something into another cluster early on.
Really know how to work the camera.
And you get punished early if you break it out, miss your ball. You can get really punished in this game.
On a bank shot, bottom right corner.
Good try.
Have a two-way
More of a-
defense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Horse just went by. Hurry up.
You can tell he's at an angle on the 7. I don't know if he's going to break it up quite yet. Not off this ball.
He's going to find something soon, though. He's running out of balls down there.
Yeah, he almost wants to break those up so he can figure out this last ball's here.
Yeah, even just a soft nudge to get a couple balls out, to have a break ball set up, then come back in the next couple shots and try to make something happen.
Here you go.
It was a good one.
Oh, the 8 ball. I don't know. That's pretty tight. Guess it was not as tight as it looked on the camera.
Now Seth needs to decide which he's going to use to break out. It's like the 5, the 10. What his best route to get there is going to be. But first, we need to make the ball. That's usually my problem. Figure out where I want to go, then miss the ball.
They missed the first ball. Been there, done that.
Yeah. One of the things I'm most consistent at, actually. Miscue there.
That's cue, so that ball will come back out.
Yep. Spotted.
Foul ball, right?
No, because he just made it in the wrong pocket. He didn't foul.
Okay.
From what I gathered, it's either a foul or a respot. So a foul, you lose the point, but there's no respot. If it's respot, you don't lose the points.
Gotcha.
Of course, the person that knows the rule book best is the one playing right now. So
That's true. Seth is pretty knowledgeable about this stuff.
he is.
All right. Jason's breaking again. A little bit of angle there. It's going to be tough to come back on. Maybe from the backside.
And it seems like besides the opening breaks, Jason's been the one finishing each rack and breaking it. So
Nice hit. I don't know if anything cleared all the way out for him, but on the 3-ball, bottom side pocket.
So I think one of my favorite things about straight pool is, it's fun to see the table broken up and the big runs, but it's also fun to see someone stuck in the rack and get super creative with what they have to do to make a shot and how they figure it out from there. So I do like when it's a nice tight rack and they got to put a lot of thought into where they're going next.
Yeah, these games that are a little bit more strategic, one pocket and such, you make one bad move and it really could be all over.
Yep.
Well, there's an opportunity here for Jason. Got a couple things to navigate here, but if he makes it past those, it's all pretty straightforward.
Yeah, and he has a lot of openings down table to kind of safety balls in case he gets out of shape. Should be able to get a decent run right here.
Mm-hmm.
Starts with 1 though.
Starts with 1. Nice shot. So who's up next? You know?
I know I'm up next, and I think I'm playing.
Kyle or Mike? Kyle's here now.
I believe it might be Stan.
Oh, Stan, huh? Cool.
It's obvious. It's obvious. As long as your ball hits. Yeah.
Like really close in all these, but nothing's just quite where he wants it. So everything's turning into a little bit more work, you know?
Yep. Yeah, nothing getting over to break those 3 balls out. Added a bit to the cluster there.
I think Seth was trying to break him up there.
I think so too. That's what it looked like he was going for.
I'm gonna try it again. Those kind of days where you try 2 or 3 times and you're always, half inch off all around it, not where you need to be.
Yep. Definitely not where you want to be at with a cluster and nothing to break it out. Hopefully something goes.
Remember, he knows more than you said. Why his fingers
All right, opportunity for Jason here.
Is he letting them sink the 1 ball? Yeah. Okay. So they back up to the table, and now the balls are wide open, and figure out where we're going. What to say? Ooh, it's gonna be blocked by the rock.
Yeah, he's outside the window there.
find a spot and you can't move.
Yeah.
Just sitting here for like hours, where you try not to move at all above the table. Told everybody, I was like, dude, like, those days waiting for like 6 hours. So it wears you out 'cause you're trying to be frozen. So trying to find a spot where you can come and that's what.
I have a podcasting club, and I always tell kids like, don't touch the mics. They'll sit there and hit them. Like, we can hear all that happening.
Usually somebody making balls like every round.
Right.
So he's got to be thinking defensive shot here, right?
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's calling. Good shot. Break it up. Try to leave nothing easy to make.
Mm-hmm.
Could pay off, or could see 12 balls go down right now and game be over.
Tony scratches all behind the kitchen, which changes.
Definitely paid off that he broke it open a little bit before in the last shot. That was a good try to bank the ball and break out a couple, but just didn't quite pay off there.
Well, some here pretty quick. One of these guys is going to start running balls. This rack's going to disappear fast.
Yes, there is an gets around at the table to get their highest score, and if they hit their 50, they're done. If not, whoever has the highest amount made is the winner. So
Okay.
still got a while before we get there, but if we see things slow down a little bit, you know.
There's still a cap on it then at least. Swing aside.
Oops. All right, Seth has a chance here to get some balls back. Open. Has a nice breakout ball already set up for him, so just has to work that pattern to get there.
Fly ball run for Seth.
Way stressful.
All right. Even the shape.
Round.
I think he's okay.
Yep. That was a very nice shot.
Scores
Should
7.
This is where the racking's fun if you have the ball right there. Now we have a sheet of special rules on racking. You know, object balls in the way, cue balls in the way, both the object ball and cue ball in the way. Different rules for if the object balls in the rack or just in the way of the rack. This is where Seth has to come in and figure things out.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna. He's gonna put it down behind the kitchen now.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of a bummer for him, to be honest.
Yeah, he was right there, and you know, even with I know the rack the balls and not being able to rack the balls. And I believe since it was making in the way of the rack, it's just on the head spot.
long way to go.
It was purely defensive shot.
Wow.
Jason called a 5 in the side. It's a good shot.
Kitchen chair, I got my picked it up and locked it back up. About 8 o'clock, when it was off. I couldn't even do the little thing that I have. Anyway, I pick up the sweatshirt. It was there. I've never touched it.
Looks like he's going to deal with the cluster right now.
A little stretch. You got it in.
Shot.
Always another ball in the way.
Yep, 7. Block that 2 off. Good combo.
Now he still has to think about positioning for the next break.
Yes.
There's not enough balls on the table to finish it out with this rack.
He still has a little problem with the 14 and the.
It's hard to tell. They look like they're pretty close. Well, I guess they're a little bit off. It's so hard to tell on the screen sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Looks like he can solve that problem right now. Perfect shot.
and he did. He's gonna want to leave that ball there, though. I would think. With a break, no? I guess not.
Yeah, I think he might go for one of the 2 in the middle, either the 10 or the 4, to be his breakout ball. Looks like he could use either one as the key ball to get onto the next one to break out.
All right, with that shot, he tied the game back up. He'd been behind most of this match too. We talked about how quick it could go, though.
Yeah. And this is where the fouls in the first rack, he lost 4 points, I believe, coming back to kill him. He could close it out right now on this rack. We don't have so many fouls. Not get the shape he wanted on that 10 ball, but
Nope. Close match now, though.
yeah.
Seth has 4 balls remaining. Jason has 6. Seth's on an 11 ball run right now, too.
Is that the new high run right
New
now?
high run, yeah. And it's still his shot, but he did take it back with that.
Very nice. And the question now is, do you just make the 10 and then play defense after that, or are you going to try to run it around the table and break something out?
I don't know. Seth usually plays these kind of games pretty aggressive. He likes the action, kind of like Jason breaking one out earlier. I think both of them like to play.
Yeah.
It's an 8 ball, like Mickey Mouse, defensive shots back and forth.
Looks like that answered the question for us right there.
Nice shot.
Let's try. Get that ball for him. impressed with the shot. I almost missed counting it.
It's easy when you're talking to forget one ball, but
Yeah.
nine ball side pocket looks like.
Great try.
So it was a 12 ball run for Seth. New high ball run leader.
I was talking earlier, if someone runs 50 off the bat, I think we just allow them to keep going and see how far they get. Put a little pause on the tournament. That was a great try for Seth on a long combo there. All right, coming down to the wire here.
Really close.
Race.
Really close race between the two of them.
See a few defensive shots, it looks like.
I'd imagine he was hoping to break them up there a little bit.
Yeah. Looks like he might have. Oh, never mind. So the 5-ball covered a little bit. So now the question is, do you get creative and try to make something happen, or do you play it safe here, knowing that you have 2 balls left and your opponent has 2 left?
Yeah, I gotta change this guy.
It was a little late to be too creative.
I don't listen to me.
Didn't see anything touch a row. You see anything touch a row on that one?
Right here. Is that a foul? Right here. Here, look. Replay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing touched the rail. It's nice having the screen here. We get almost an instant replay
Yeah, a little 5.
if you're quick enough. Yeah.
All right, got that ball back and 2-2 race again. We're tied up.
He's all.
Oh, one ball left. Looks like Jason's got eyes on the 13 here. There we go. Jason takes the first game.
First game down.
Seth does have the current high run of 12 balls. We'll be back to the next match here shortly.